Happy St. Patrick's Day, members. Next up on Jason's video game source, we got Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly remake for the Nintendo Switch 2. This game actually released on all current gen system PC, the Xbox, the PlayStation, current gen systems, right? But this is on my channel is a PlayStation, Nintendo Switch 2 footage. I'm sorry. Um, so yeah, I made about 30 gameplay VODs so far this game, and it's funny. I was just thinking about back in 2004. I actually bought and played a little bit of this, the original. I thought I didn't, but I actually did. Come to find out, and I turned the game back into the GameStop. That was back when GameStop was the shit, right? But I turned the game back in, got my money, most of my money back from it. So I don't remember much about the Crimson, the original Fatal Frame 2. But I will say this: I am enjoying the hell out of the remake right now, Fatal Frame 2. It's a survival horror game. Takes place in Japan, I believe. You play as Mayo Amakura, and you're looking for your sister, at least early on. By the way, I'm a couple chapters in, so I'm pretty early on, and I'm playing as this Mayo, and she's in search of a sister, Mayu, I believe. And the main gameplay mechanic of this game is that is called a camera obscure. What you got to take pictures to destroy wraiths and different types of ghosts and whatnot. As far as the vibe, it has a little bit of Silent Hill vibe to it. It is creepy, but these video games don't scare me in general. But it does have a creepy vibe because like your flashlight flickers and all of a sudden you get a full blown jump scare shot of ghosts coming in your face and they disappear and shit, stuff like that. But yeah, I am enjoying it. Okay, that's the main thing. It feels pretty good to play. The gameplay, it does have like sort of tank controls, but not really tank controls. It has that old fashioned feel to it a little bit with how you move Mio around and stuff and whatnot. But the gameplay, most times you're in a room and you're stuck trying to use this camera and press different buttons to use cameras, different films, and you can upgrade the camera obscure, at these butterfly lanterns, which are save points. Think campfires and Dark Souls. There's where you save the game and whatnot and upgrade and everything. But the thing that I really hated at first, but now I got used to it, is gameplay mechanically, the combat sequences, where most of them take place, you're like in a room. And you got to defeat these ghosts, and you got to hold up the camera, switch different film out and different lenses and focus and do this and that. At first, I didn't like that. It was like, dude, what the fuck is this? And that, after a while, I'm like, okay, you got to move around. There's a regen system, you got to switch to film. You got to learn the game. You really do have to learn the game mechanically. And after that, I started enjoying it more. So now I'm like exploring, walking around, and picking up different items. You're meeting NPCs, these sub stories that pop up and stuff. And you're really enjoying the visuals and the atmosphere of the town and the horror vibe of it all, right? Because I do like horror video games, and so yeah. I mean, it took a little getting used to, but I'm really enjoying, really enjoying Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly. In the Crimson Butterfly, by the way, there are sequences where you follow these crimson butterflies around to the next destination. Whether you're collecting keys, you got to find parts of a key to open up a gate and whatnot. I can't tell you how much of difference besides the visuals, obviously, of the past game and whatnot. I'm sure they probably reworked the controls and everything. By the way, they did rework the controls because they have a modern control system and they got the classic control system. But yeah, overall, I'm glad I actually bought this game because I do buy all my games with my own money and everything. So yeah, it's pretty good so far, and I really do want to finish this game. Seems like a game I can actually finish because I think it has 9 chapters, I think. So it's probably like a 10-hour game maybe, and I should finish it. So scary. If you're the type that's scared of games and jump scares, this game will scare you. But people like me who's been played so many games over the years, like, It's like, to me, it's like a good presentation. It has a good atmosphere. Like, it's tense. Like, it's a little tense. The atmosphere. That's what horror games basically do to me at this point. Um, Unless it's like PT. The last game that actually like got in my head was that PT demo. But anyways, yeah. Um, and this game was developed by Koei Tecmo Games, by the way. I don't know if I told you, but it came out March 12th. So, a few days ago, like a little less than a week ago, March 12th, and the data released. And Koei Tecmo Games is the developer, and I am playing on the Switch too. So that's about it, members. Want to thank you for becoming a member of Jason's Video Game Source. Checking out the website, and don't forget to check out the best streamer on YouTube, my older brother, Bobby Vegas Gaming. Once again, at Bobby Vegas Gaming. Yeah, if you're thinking about getting this game, you like the original, you might want to pick this up. Seriously, you might want to pick this up. That's about it. Thank you again, members. And again, happy St. Patrick's Day. See you in the next one. Later.